Here we need to identify the conic represented by the given polar equation, and then we need to write the corresponding rectangular equation. We're given the equation r equals 3 divided by 1 minus 2 cosine theta. If we consider the form, r is equal to e times p divided by 1 minus e cosine theta, and that's equal to what we have here, 3 over 1 minus 2 cosine theta. We get that our eccentricity e is equal to 2, and we have p is equal to 3 halves. Since the eccentricity is greater than 1, this is the equation of a hyperbola. If we start with our equation then, r is equal to 3 over 1 minus 2 cosine theta. Multiply both sides by 1 minus 2 cosine theta. Gives us r times 1 minus 2 cosine theta is equal to 3. Go ahead and distribute the r. We'll have r minus 2r cosine theta is equal to 3. Since we know that x is equal to r cosine theta, and we have x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared, to continue on to get our rectangular equation, we want to isolate the r term. We're going to add 2r cosine theta to both sides, so we get r is equal to 2r cosine theta plus 3. Next, we'd like to square both sides, so we'll have r squared is equal to 2r cosine theta plus 3 quantity squared. Remember that r squared was x squared plus y squared. And we had that r cosine theta was equal to x. So this gives us 2x plus 3 quantity squared. So now we're into the rectangular form, but we need to clean this up. This will give us x squared plus y squared equals 4x squared plus 12x plus 9. We can rewrite this as 3x squared plus 12x minus y squared equals negative 9. We need to complete the square in x, so we're going to factor off a 3 off of the x terms. We'll have 3 times x squared plus 4x minus y squared equals negative 9. To complete the square, we divide the coefficient of x by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then we're going to square that to get 4, and we're going to add that inside. So we get 3 times x squared plus 4x plus 4, in parentheses, minus y squared equals negative 9. Now that's not enough. Since we've added something in here, we need to note that we're really adding 3 times 4 to this side. 3 times 4 is 12, so we need to add 12 to the other side as well. That's going to give us 3 times x plus 2 quantity squared minus y squared equals 3. And if we divide both sides by 3, we'll get x plus 2 quantity squared divided by 1 minus y squared divided by 3 is equal to 1. And that's our rectangular equation for the hyperbola.